OTE, overtime elite.
They recording now, Joe. Overtime elite.
That's their Instagram. Oh, they finna kill them. They paying them too. 16 to 21, and they can go straight from there to the NBA.
Okay. That basketball situation. I saw it, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, they home stadium at in Atlantic Station. Brand new gym just built.
Man, these kids got a gravy now.
Man, they got a 2 grade.
But the Bronsons just got that contract for them underwear. You know that's gonna be some meal. Sanders' son, he caught like a meal off of his deal. Deion Sanders' son. Yeah. Motivation for you to stay out of trouble and be somewhere, training and doing what you need to be doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, I love it. I know so many guys, man, that would just fight with that sport, man, and if they could have been able to just pursue that basketball without going to school, they probably been.
Yeah, because they ain't had the education.
Yeah, they ain't had the education or that
like
state.
For instance, Octavius.
Man,
Ock was so hard, nigga. Ock kill these niggas on 3. Octavius.
I gotta know who you talking about.
Shot him with Raw. They tried to help him. He couldn't stay out of jail. Wanted to be a gangster. It's sad. Yeah, these boys here they finna be alright right here.
Yeah, them kids training on an elite level. Ain't no reason why though. You got
elite. You said elite. That's what it is.
Yeah, because they got YouTube now. You can sit at home on YouTube and whatever you want to know, whatever drill you want to work on, whoever you want to study as far as your favorite athlete, you can just turn it on and just, boom, see what they got going on and imitate them.
Let me know when we're wrong.
Yeah, imitate them. We're rolling now.
Hey guys, what's going on? This your boy Drizzle Dollar, aka Man. You know I'm rocking like 2 cutout stocking. I got the famous, you already know, Grind Media, aka J Grind. Marketing service, camera service, whatever you need, commercials, dog do it. And he started from the beginning. And we want to shine some light, somebody who really supported Atlanta from the beginning when people was afraid to carry a camera. It wasn't popular, I don't think. No, I don't think that was popular.
Hell no.
What's up, Grind?
First of all, y'all, let me tell y'all, I don't do too many interviews, so.
He don't.
So
agree.
for Drizzle, I'm going to take the time out and go ahead and do a little interview and just speak from the heart. So I'm just happy to do this.
You happy to do it?
Yeah, man,
I think it's history. I think people like you need your story out because you did a lot for this city without getting paid a lot of times, And that go for, commercial and individually, just helping these business and things of that nature in the community. And I ain't going to do too much of it, but I'm going to let you do some of it and do some talking and let these people know what you do in the city of Atlanta, and not just the city of Atlanta, the surrounding areas of Atlanta. So let them know what's up, bro.
Oh, man. It's a lot. So that's why I'm sort of hesitant on how I'm speaking and everything. But
what's your main go-to, though?
That camera.
The camera.
I picked up that camera trying to make sure that, people can showcase their talent. That was the main thing.
Right.
Showcase their talent. They kept coming to me talking about helping them out with that rap music and everything, but I'm looking at it like people want to see you. They want to see you. And plus, like you said, we gotta talk about that bootlegging. We gotta talk about that too.
Well, the bootlegging most definitely is in the conversation. But let me ask you this, though: how you pick up a camera? I never asked you that in my life.
Just film them hood events.
The hood event.
Yeah, film them hood events, man. Just wanted it for my own personal stuff. But it was just a matter of somebody showing me how to get it off the camera and get it onto DVD. That was the main thing.
Anybody inspired you to pick it up?
No. No. It just I had the content. I wanted the content, wanted to show the people what was going on. And once I realized I could sell the DVDs, I could sell the content, then, you know, I went a little bit more harder, you know. Once I had access to a computer and niggas in the hood and in the community could come sit down with me and we could just look at little stuff online and look at little footage and, you know, it was my way of showing people, look, this is what they got going on this side of town.
Right.
You know, you couldn't catch, because a lot of people didn't go to them hood days, you know.
Yeah. So you were like a map to the Atlanta community when it came down to just showing this side of town, showing this side of town.
Yeah, at the beginning, yeah. A lot of content that me and Street Zone were putting out. I'm saying Street Zone, I got to mention him too, but a lot of the content that we were putting out was stories that people talked about. Like they'll be talking about, hey man, this happened on this side of town, but they be referencing content that they seen from one of our DVDs and stuff. And, and it would be crazy too, because they'll argue with you about it. Try to tell you what real, be like, they were going on. They start trying to describe it, and I'm looking like, yeah, but you seen it through my eyes in that small box. You don't know what's outside the box, what's going on behind the camera.
Yeah.
You're only gonna see what I decide to show you as far as that box. And you know, it once you see stuff like that, you start thinking different as far as perspective on life and you know, I guess being careful on what type of stuff you put on out there and how it can persuade people to think.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And stuff, but I don't know, Drills. It was a combination of things over the years that led up to where I'm at now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most definitely that bootleg. I love the bootleg because to me that was that 2003 all the way up to 2008, 2009. Them some good years in Atlanta. Real good years in the city.
Would you say you helped put a vision on Atlanta? You and Street Zone together? With just all the content and just being before y'all time?
Yeah. Cause we was showing them people like you. We was showing them the real Atlanta. You know, we was showing them y'all in the rawness, and then they could take that rawness and run off with it and commercialize it and sell it. Cause they had bigger marketing campaigns. You know, I understood the concept of marketing and stuff, but it takes a whole team. You know. Just that filming alone was time consuming, man. You gotta go. You gotta be at the event. First of all, you gotta get the money so that you can be able to afford to go to the event. Cause Atlanta ain't cheap, man. You gotta pay for parking. You gotta pay to get in the club, man. You
gotta pay for the camera.
You gotta pay for the camera. So you know, so you gotta take all that in consideration. So first of all, you gotta go out there and get the money up for that. Then once you get the money up for that, then you gotta spend the time that it takes to go to that event and be at the event filming. Mm-hmm. Once that event over with. The situation ain't over right then and there. You still got to go home and process that footage, and that could take a whole another day or two, depending on how fancy you make it want to look and everything. So it's very time consuming, which takes away from the big picture of marketing. So you don't never be able to kind of add that element to it and stuff. But
I feel that. But let me ask you this though: do you think you was ahead of y'all was ahead of y'all time? That's why it kind of look crazy that people not. You know, noticing, acknowledging what was done.
Yeah. Cause technology wasn't caught up then. You know, a lot of street brothers, man. They didn't. You know, they wasn't onto the computers back then. No. So it was hard for them to be able to see the concept of okay, with this little content right here, with this little clip or footage, however you want to call it. He has the ability to win us some customers by showing them on certain platforms. They didn't, you know.
Crazy.
When you think about TVs, you know, only signal TV could get was coming from the broadcasting or VCR or, you know, it got to be some type of signal. Yeah, it got to be some type of signal going into it. And we didn't have no ability to send those signals to no technology out there that was, you know, that was available for niggas in the hood. And stuff, but So it was kind of hard for them to see the concept of how important going viral was. They just most definitely couldn't see it. Now,
And then when they did see it, it was flabbergasted, and it did millions on World Star
yeah,
with
yeah,
Screet.
yeah,
And I say, I didn't include myself, but I know we're ahead of our time because I was interviewing then.
yeah.
I caught Kid on the interview. I ain't gonna say no names and bring that back up, but I caught Kid on the interview, like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he said some stuff we wasn't expecting.
And it went viral.
It went viral,
World
you
Star.
know, just like that. And that's when we started understanding viralness.
Well, what that was about 2010.
It's most definitely right around that.
11,
It ain't no 12.
Um,
We talking about 10 years from here, at least. At
Yeah,
least. This when World Star first started.
yeah. See, around that time, World Star was trying to win Atlanta too, so they was down here campaigning and trying
Hard.
to figure out how can I get into that lane of Atlanta being the entertainment spot.
They came and got it though.
Yeah, they came and got it. They came and got some of it. They didn't touch down and come grab people like that.
I know, but
Yeah.
they did what they had to do to get their campaign jumping.
Yeah.
And they stemmed from here in LA.
Yeah. Man.
They knew what they were doing exactly, man. They came and put that camera on a lot of people, man. And it wasn't us, you know. We was in the talks, but it didn't ever go through.
Yeah, man, that was interesting time. Street Zone caught that good time with them too, though.
Yeah, he did.
You know,
Street Zone had a great time with them, limousines and
Yeah.
all kind of stuff, man. So I can't say that Street was a part of something for momentarily.
And you know why I tapped out, man? Get why I tapped out.
Why?
I wanted to make sure I stayed in Atlanta and shot a video for an artist, man. I wanted to
that's
tap
your
out
heart.
so bad.
That's your heart.
But nah, Drew, I want to go to Cali and goddamn, come on, you seen how they were balling out there on them big ass SUV.
But, girl, let me ask you this, though. For somebody trying to pick that camera up, man, this is very important now. For somebody trying to pick that camera up, man, what they about to go through? Trying to do what you do. Nightlife, weddings, whatever the camera called for to be at.
At first, they finna enjoy it. You know
You think they going to enjoy it at first?
Yeah,
The beginning?
because that's the service everybody need right about now. So they're gonna get access to clubs, and they're gonna get access to being in those type of environments. And one thing about Atlanta, every location in Atlanta might have somebody that's A-list, B-list, C-list celebrity.
Right.
So they're gonna be meeting them type of people, getting access. For somebody that ain't never really jumped off the porch and ain't never really did the club scene, you know, that's a lot for them. If you ain't never did the club scene in your life and you just kind of green, like you graduated from high school and you ain't never just like you didn't participate in none of that. Now here you is participating in the social scene because you ain't never had one growing up. That's, to some people, that's gonna be, you know, they got to take that in consideration first. So now you out there partying, you filming, you working. You ain't studying nothing about the money. All you care about is the fact that, you know, you on the scene and some people like you, and you know how these promoters is, boy. These promoters will gas you up like a motherfucker, boy. Yeah, they.
Let me ask you this, though. I mean, what would take them through that? I heard the promoter, but what would take them through so much hassle going into nightlife?
Some of the hassle that they would go through.
Yeah, having a camera.
You can't film everything.
You can't film everything.
Yeah, you can't film everything.
So it's different from the public and entering into that nightlife.
Yeah, even though it's more open now, like people can come to the city now and go like I can't think of the name of the station, but people can come here and go live and film the city now because it's more open. But at the same time, you know, if you live here, you got to be very conscious of the fact that whatever content you put out, it might make somebody unhappy, and if they can touch you, if you're a people person. So I'm a people person. I'm in the community, so. You know, I gotta take that in full consideration. Like, I'm not trying to give up my freedom for certain content and go viral.
Right.
You know, I don't care if I got a viral footage. You know, I'd rather walk around freely and be able to look comfortably over my shoulder than to worry about being known as somebody that be known to a lot of people. Like, it just, to me, it ain't worth it. So they gotta take that in consideration. Anybody that's filming,
Yeah.
take that into real consideration. and stuff. But trying to see some of the other bad things. It can be anything, man. You on the social scene now. Ain't no,
You're on the social scene
You're on
now.
the social scene. So wherever the people that you filming decides to make of that environment, you a part of it.
Right.
You know, you could be there. It can go from you there trying to film an artist to next thing you know, a fight break out and you filming a fight, or you could just be there. It just
All kind of stuff, right?
yeah, like the boy, like the I don't want to say the white man, the Arbor case. Oh boy, he think he just finna film him, son. No, nigga, you just caught you a case.
You just caught you a case.
Yeah, you think I'm just finna show up and I'm just gonna film it and document it, showing what's going on. Nah, nigga, y'all doing all the wrong stuff. You filming it, you know what I'm saying? He filming it and now he caught him a case, man. I don't know how many years they gave him, but you know, I mean, boy, whew. That's a tough one. Now his life done changed. He gonna be forever viewed. He gonna have people on his head wanting to jump on him and everything, all because he had filmed some footage and in his mind frame, he think he was helping his friend by pinning it out.
You think so?
Yeah, because that was the original reason he started pinning out, saying, look, it was self-defense. He attacked him. He tried to say that Arbery attacked him and went to go grab the gun, so it was self-defense that he was shooting.
Uh-huh.
Not realizing you had no business even being there chasing nobody. You ain't the law. You don't got no business chasing nobody. You ain't the law. Let the law do the job. So, you know, so that, of course that was a no-brainer case. I knew they were gonna get convicted.
Right. So, girl, we heard about the camera work. What else you do for Atlanta, man? For the country building, you know, for whether it's with the community, homeless, anything. Because I know a lot of people with cameras always kind of attached to homeless people and stuff.
Yeah, we do walking with Christ and the mighty man of God. My brother Polo,
Okay. Yeah, I know Polo.
Yeah, Polo.
Well, I actually been at them feeds with Polo.
Yeah. I think brother-in-law been doing it like 17 years. It been a while. He been doing it out there and stuff. And he just asked me to come on out to a couple of them, and I went on out there and put the camera on him one time and did what I did, and he fell in love with it. So, but for the most part, quite a feed,
Yeah.
I'm talking hesitant in that way because, in the city, I'm always helping to feed somebody. Like even when it ain't one of those type events, like if I go out and I leave out a restaurant or I'm just walking around and somebody say they hungry, I give them a few dollars. I look out in
Right.
that aspect. But I might not even really have it to give. It might stop me from eating at that moment. For real.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I just gave that man $10. I can't eat right now. 'Cause I ain't really made no money right now. Thinking business, why you be like, man, shit. In order for a business to sustain and get to that next level, you got to take in your budget and you got to take in what all that you spending it on. And if you just spend it on a little extra stuff like that, man, it make you reconsider.
Make you reconsider.
Yeah, but I still give it to him. I just don't eat. I just do what I eat. That's how I get it and stuff. But yeah, that homeless, feeding the homeless. So it's a wonderful feeling. And you meet a lot of cool people, man. Especially down there at that park. What y'all call it, Jurassic Park? No, that's
downtown.
What they call it?
This Ashby Park.
Cashville Park, okay. Ashby Park. Yeah, man, especially right down now.
Yeah, I slept on them benches in that park.
Yeah, I heard the testimony, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how can I say that? It's insane. I like playing dominoes over there with them too. Not dominoes, but spade, dominoes.
I never got into that, man. I was always a dope boy. I ain't play no games. I saw straight dope, I ain't sitting down at nobody bingo table, no spade table. And they'll tell you, I was strictly dope, authentic, all I knew. I saw dope in my sleep. I sleep on them benches and they be somebody come and hit me. I need three, man. 4. You know, sometimes I have people watching me and they, you know, wake me up and serve them like that. I was gone, man. That's why, you know, I be so thankful for what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And my best friend just left. He like, man, he's so proud of me because I changed. Man,
Yeah.
I just growed up with that dope in my life.
Man,
It was in my life. I ain't have no choice. It was by force.
that's a big part of the community. I can honestly say. I count my blessed because we left Columbus and moved up to Kanye, so that type of environment, you know, I could kind of get away from it. But going back and seeing my family, visiting them throughout the summer and everything, it was like it was right back in your life.
No, I seen you post a picture with a hell of a caption, and it was about your family. And you can't save them. You wish you could save them. You wish you know, and but you become a part of your environment eventually.
Yeah, we 4 generations into the projects.
You feel me?
So when I say 4 generations, that means we still friends with people that didn't grow. And in that environment, a lot of them stopped going to school when they're in 6th and 7th grade because mama can't keep up with them.
And you said 4 generations, so you have to think about that's a lot of transportation transported over to that generation. Same thing going on now.
Great grandma barely learned, so she passed it on to the grandma.
Yeah.
And grandma was barely learned, but picking up toxic traits. Each generation still picking up toxic traits as it goes on. So grandma passed it on to mama. And when I'm speaking on the female, take that into consideration with the guys too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you got guys, granddads, and fathers that was just effed up too. But
nah, for real.
But that crack, man, selling that dope, man, it's crazy, man.
Man, you know, a lot of time we get caught up because our people, the people, our family members, we get caught up in the web, and that's my life.
You know, the toughest thing is when you got a family member on crack, but yet you got to see one of your other family members sell it to them, so you torn.
I saw that stuff to my cousin and uncle, and man, I was just telling my best friend I used to sell drugs to Fat Boy, and, you know, a couple more people on his side of the family, and it was crazy because I used to have to sneak and sell dope. I couldn't let him see me. My best friend.
Yeah.
He'll tell on me. He didn't want me doing it, you know. I was growing apart from him. You know, I wanted to hang with the boys.
Mom and them knew?
Well, the people I was around, she knew I ain't had no business being around them. No, they ain't know.
Man,
Well, my uncle gave me dope. My cousin Randy gave me dope. Uncle Chris, Win. I was a dope selling nigga. That's what he was just telling them that morning. Man, that nigga was so young nigga selling dope. That's so young.
It kind of hard at that age because we didn't have a conscience. You know, we were still growing a conscience and we didn't.
But he did the opposite though.
Huh?
He did the opposite. He
What
never
that?
sold dope.
You say you never.
Never went. The only time he went to jail, he took a pistol to Southside High School.
What got him on the dope?
Chris ain't on no dope. I'm saying my friend.
Okay.
He did the opposite. He never sold it.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying it's on your choice. It's the choice you make. God gave us 2 things: a choice and a chance. At some point, you got to know better. I know I was wrong. I ain't gonna sit up here and pop like I ain't know I was wrong. It was just the people who were getting it to me gave me confidence that I wasn't wrong. You know.
And they put that thought up in your head, like family them always say, if you don't sell it, somebody else gonna sell it to them.
Exactly.
So you start looking at it
life.
like, goddamn,
that real life right there.
1,500 over here with such and such. Shit, I'm struggling.
And
really
not even
money.
that, they'll blackmail you. And I was so young, I used to get blackmailed because they'll go tell them, they'll, you know, threaten to tell on me to my grandmama.
Yeah.
Everybody know my grandmama, you know.
Yeah.
So,
man.
But yeah, my man, listen, my best friend just brought out some stuff I forgot. That 99 ways and a half won't do. Man, I remixed it. We was out around all the churches in Atlanta, Georgia, outside Atlanta, Georgia, Alabama, and I was.
What they used to say when they used to come back to you.
Huh?
when anytime somebody found out that it was something going on.
Well, it was just a couple people like Fat Boy, hit Delvish self, steal from everybody, and
Yeah.
grit his teeth all day. All day. Fat Boy and Heavy Duty, a bully, gangster, get drunk, and tear your butt up, fight like hell. Man, it was that world, Atlanta Avenue, man. It was a sight to see, you know. And I had a grandmama who really cared, you know. She cared. I mean, I ain't gonna let you die to these streets because she lost 2 sons. Yeah. Like Charles, my cousin Charles, be with Buck.
Yeah.
His father, that my mama's brother named Bun Zipper. Lost him, and we lost my Uncle Louis. Them 2 brothers my grandma lost. She lost 2 sons to the streets. Charles' daddy got killed by his best friend shooting dice. He was a nigga who could take a car loose and put it back together, weld it back together, and do all kind of stuff to it back then, you know. Charles.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. When you hear these stories and you see these stories, killed by a best friend gambling. So that let me know if I'm gambling, I gotta be cautious of how I'm moving if I'm gambling.
Man, you can imagine my mama. My mama worrying about me. I became a compulsive gambler. I picked up the uncle trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember my uncle like that. Buddies up Charles, his dad. I don't remember now one on, you know, but I always seen the picture as a kid and stuff. He got killed when I was a baby. Something here. Yeah, but this the life.
That's the only way we can.
It transport over us. We get that stuff. That's what I'm telling people in these generations. You got to watch your generation. You got to watch what you do in it.
Yeah.
If you hoeing, you have some hoeing daughters growing up, and they keep going recycling, scripting and carrying on. Letting you girls see that stuff. You can't do that, man. Gambling, all that stuff transport over to the next child and stuff. And that's what we go through.
No, you right though. I mean, each one of us. I guess like Mike Jackson said at the start, with a man in the mirror. Like me, look, like Shotty, he had to tell Shotty who I was, who just came in here.
Who came in?
Little buddy just walked up in here. That we was just in here a second ago. He was talking to me, talking about, hey, you part of the charge? I was like, no, I'm grind. He said, oh, okay, I know you ain't grinding.
I went in here.
Yeah, you went in here. Yeah, we were talking, waiting for you to come back in. But I was telling him who I was, and I was just telling him I'm just dressed like this for the time being. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because we can't always show people certain stuff. You know, like these people that I'm finna go around on the next level, I don't want them to see me in no comfortable sports outfit and none of that. I want them to see me with somebody that can dress up and ready to go talk some business with them and
right.
stuff.
Nah.
And stuff.
But that's how you need to be though all the time. Yeah, it's just about up to that age where you, man, that street stuff.
Yeah, and let folks know I got a little education too, man. I was one of the blessed ones to play football. So
tell you.
By me being able to play football, they gave me the education.
Okay. How long, depending on how long you talking? Probably the house. Okay. Oh, the food, y'all might well, I'll be up here. Just come to the studio. Let's kick it. Let's kick it up there and they clean shit. All right. Yeah, grips.
I grew up eating. Yeah, man. But
hello? No.
But yeah, man. I try to make sure make Ben Lane cool again.
Mm-hmm.
Make Ben Lane, and I say that make Lane being cool again is because we can't continue to show our next generation some cool stuff without them knowing the full picture of what's going on because they crashing out.
Right.
They crashing out. They seeing parts of the cool parts of it, like they see certain niggas being gangster, but they don't understand that he was gangster in certain ways. He wasn't gangster about stupid stuff and stuff. And so you gotta start showing them until they learn how to process that concept and not mess up what they see and go do wrong stuff. I say we gotta show them the lane stuff and stuff out. So,
Nah, one thing about it though, when it come down to gangster, you caught a lot.